Hello and welcome to Creative Design and Supply. Today we are going to do one of these beautiful 3D sublimation prints. Now we will be offering these on our website. I will link those below when we do. We have a bunch of cute patterns that we are adding. To show you one little thing that I was concerned about too. Let's see if I can bring this up. So I used a very dull paper cutter whenever I was trimming this off, which I usually use a ruler and a rotary blade. I did not. We have a little bit of a wrinkle in this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lay this one down first and then see that I can go over that. I didn't want to cut it too short, so I left it. I love to make sure that it has a little bit of an overlap to it. Only because just in case if you measure wrong. All right, so I am going to go ahead, and what I like to do is I set it completely down on the lip. All right, and I am going to find my first edge, and I'm going to pinch really tight right there. And I have this backwards to me, so I'm going to take the center, tape it, and just make it a little snug every time I go over, and I'm going to work from the inside out. Okay, put it on there and just, okay. And I like to do one side and go back until I get to the edge. That way I don't pull one tighter than the other. So I may do two on one side and then move over. I used to start in the middle and then do the insides, but then I would see that I would have a little bit of a gap. So I started doing this. Sublimate my tumblers in a mug press at 365 for 45 seconds. I will either do the seam down or up, and then I will rotate it. Now, sometimes you will get one. I'm so close to the edge here, sorry. Sometimes you will, now if you're doing a convection oven, your temp is going to be different. Okay. Oops, I'm gonna keep it that way I'll pull it. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and I am going to tape along here. If you have any gaps, you're going to have ghosting. So I'm not really pulling, but I'm just pushing that back down. And then I will go ahead and tape. I just pull it on around. And the key to this is when you put this in your press, you're not going to have it super tight. You just want a medium press. You don't want it over firm, because then you're going to push it and you are going to make gaps yourself. So and that hinders yourself. So now I am just going to, one little spot right there. And now I'm just going to crease those over. Okay. And the reason why is because sublimation is an ink that once you heat it up, it turns into a gas, and it only adheres to polyester substrates. All right, now if you were to accidentally put it on a cotton shirt, you would see it, but then once you wash it, it will be gone. So here, be careful when you put this on here. You don't want to give yourself gaps. You just want to lay it on there, and then I'm going to show you how. Okay, so now I am just going to, whoops. Okay, and then just to protect it also, now this is a 30-ounce heat shrink sleeve. We offer 20 and 30. I had one left of the 30, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. You just have. So now I am just going to take my Teflon sheet and lay it over here because I don't want to heat up my actual cutting mat. All right, and I'm just going to lay it like this for just a moment. It is going to be loud, so. Have that all heat shrunk, and then that way we have no gaps. Let me go ahead and show you. All right, so now this is our 6-piece mug press. I have the 20-ounce in there now. You can do 30 ounces with that. We also have the tapered. Let me slide this over real quick just to show you. We have the 17-ounce tapered. You have the 12-ounce mug, and then you have these two also. All right, and I will put a link in there below for this. Okay, so now I have my press at 365 and 45 seconds. All right, and my timer is over here, so I'm just going to go ahead, and what I like to do is I go ahead and I will put the seams down. All right, and now I am just going to close that. It's not super tight. It has a little bit, and I will show you how you can go ahead and go back around on the edges for about 15 seconds just to make sure that you get your edges correct. And I'm just going to press it one more time. I have the seam up over that one, so it presses down just a little bit. And then I have my Teflon pillow right here. I'm just going to go ahead and briefly grab it. I'm going to show you how we are going to do the edges. We've got about 5 more seconds on here. A lot of people like to do this. Their edges are correct. So I'm going to scoot it out just a little bit, and I'm going to go back around, trying to avoid my, and just for a few seconds. And you can kind of see the eagle on there. You can see how the color picked up really good right there. All right. Let it cool down just a little bit. And the reason why I go ahead and tape everything like this is because you can't go back. Once it's done, it's done. Oh, wow. Look at how beautiful. Some people say that this is a little overkill, but if you want to make a good product, how beautiful that seam is. All right. And like I said, 365 for 45 seconds, and then I rotate, and then I go around the edges. Look at how beautiful that is. All right, if you have any questions, comment below, and I'd be glad to answer them for you. And like I said, I will link our 6-piece mug press in there also. Thanks. Have a great day.